Write an equation for a parabola with x-intercepts at -2 and -1 and passes through the point -320. So this is really similar to coming up with the equation when we had our vertex form, except we need to start with a new general form because we're given our x-intercepts rather than our vertex. So just as a reminder, before, when we had a question like this, we would start with our vertex form and we would plug in the vertex and then we plug in a point and solve for a. But since we are given two x-intercepts, we're going to start with a different general form. So we're going to write the general form for the factored equation. Here is our general form, where p and q are our x-intercepts. So in this case, they would be -2 and -1. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to sub in -1 and -2 for our p and q. So we'll leave everything else the same, x minus -1 and x minus -2. And then we will simplify this because we have a minus and a negative. Now we've used both of our x-intercepts, but we have not used the point yet. And our point represents an x and a y value. So what we can do is we can sub in our x is equal to -3 and our y is equal to 20 into our equation. So we have two x's in our equation, so we have to plug them into both. And then we will simplify. Solve for a. So now that we have our a value, we're just going to finish by writing out our final equation. So y equals 10 x plus 1 x plus 2. We're going to just leave it in factored form.